Balance is a process, not a goal. And it's a journey of self-discovery and growth. Today, marking 198 days since I quit cannabis and alcohol. And if there's anything that I've learned from this journey, it's that true balance comes from nurturing our minds, our bodies, and our souls. In last week's video, I mentioned that I was a bit off balance, a bit off track. I'd fallen off the righteous path. I wasn't doing my mindfulness practice such as meditating, doing yoga, going to the gym. While I was doing a lot of physical exercise, I was surfing and doing a lot of cardio, but other than that, I wasn't doing anything else to supplement my growth as a human being other than physical activities, because I was on a family vacation in Bali. And that's where I fell out of track. I fell out of discipline and I fell out of my routine. My sleep schedule became erratic, and as a result of that, my mind went kind of afray. That's why earlier this morning, since now I've moved back to Bangkok and I actually have my own condominium and my own apartment, which I've signed lease for 6 months, it's the perfect place for me to get my act together and start becoming the man that I envision myself to be. Because today when I was applying for my student education visa, I was trying to read a book. I was trying to read this book actually. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F by Mark Manson, which I highly recommend and I've highly recommended in previous videos. But I couldn't maintain focus on the book. I couldn't maintain focus on YouTube videos or podcasts, and I was just sitting there abiding for the time to go by because I had barely slept the night before. That's when I came to the realization that I can't keep on living like this. 28 weeks into sobriety, and here I felt the most miserable. Here I felt like I was slipping back into depression. But then I realized that I have the power to change my life. Knowing that I have the power to change my life. For goodness sake, I just moved in a condominium with a gym, a sauna. It has a beautiful view. It even has a beautiful infinity edge pool where you can see the whole city. And I haven't been making any use of that. I've just been deciding to stay in my apartment during my free time like a hermit, not take my walks in the park, just feeling depressed and lonely and sorry for myself. So of course the mental is going to start spiraling because I wasn't doing anything productive and I wasn't putting myself out there like I used to for whatever reason. And most of these activities, why I have been feeling like this, is because of a proper sleep schedule. That and routine. Sleep, resting, recovery, and routine. These are the three most important things I fundamentally believe that are related to sobriety and just living a healthy and productive life, whether you're someone who struggles with addiction or not. Without those things, you really feel poor mentally and both physically. You can't become the best version of yourself. That's why today, Friday, March 1st, 2024, I am vowing to start meditating every day again, doing yoga every day again, getting back into my fitness routine, and I'm going to start taking mindful walks in nature, and I'm going to start journaling. This is the journal, I don't know if you guys can see. This is something my mother bought me. It has Baby Yoda, and it says work harder, not smarter. I've journaled in this last year, but I haven't written anything this year because I've written things on the apps like I Am Sober. But I think it's important for me to have my thoughts flow out from pen to paper where it's only available to me. In a way I have something to analyze and look back on, to see what I was doing, where my mind was at, what was I thinking about, and what were my habits and my routines when I was at my highs, and then when I hit my lows. Having that comparison is going to be crucial for me, because then I can stop dipping that low, stop stagnating, and I can go back up. I can try and find that linear path and so-called climb the ladder again. And I haven't been doing daily self-study either, and I haven't been doing daily reading, something which I actually started during this year, in the beginning of this year. So I vow by the time I make the next video, or the 7-month video I think is coming up next to sobriety, that I'm going to finish this book. I'm going to increase my reading load. And the other book that I was reading was How to Win Friends and Influence People by Daniel Carnegie, I believe. But I'm going to drop that for the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And switch my whole routine up. I'm going to stay awake for the next 3 or 4 hours and get to bed around 7 through 9 p.m. latest. And then I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go do my first workout in this new apartment condominium, which I have yet to give you guys a tour. There's a few pieces of furniture that I kind of want to change, and then after that I promise I'll do like a little apartment or condo tour. And I'm saying all this because I have to be a man of my word. The change inside I'm looking for won't happen if I don't put in the work. Putting yourself out there saying you're going to do something is a completely different thing than actually doing it. Maybe I shouldn't stop making these YouTube videos and just live up to my word. But I mean, not live up to my word, but do these actions and then come back and tell you guys the difference. But this is mainly for myself to document my change, my journey, to hopefully inspire other people, other addicts, other people struggling in their lives, that they can change too. And I'm going to document this process week by week. Just like that, with a flick of a switch, you can get your shit back together and you can take action. Because fundamentally, all this comes down is the actions. Every action you take, every decision you make is a vote for your future self. So tonight is the night I'm going to stop slacking. Tonight is the night I'm going to actually start journaling. I'm going to actually start meditating again. And I'm going to start reading before I go to bed. I'm done with this frivolous Netflix nonsense. I've canceled my Disney Plus subscription. I've canceled my Prime even, because I live in Thailand here, so I don't use Prime anymore. And I'm gonna also cancel Netflix. Even though Netflix has a bunch of shows that were pretty good for me, I believe that I have so much more to pursue here and so much free time on my hands that I should go out and meet people, make vlogs, get better at editing. There's so many things outside of making YouTube videos and so many hobbies and pursuits that I want to pursue that you guys don't know about, that I don't speak about. And I'm gonna keep them to myself, and I'm just gonna go after them. Because we only have one life to live, so I'm not gonna waste them behind pixels on a screen anymore. And I'm done feeling sorry for myself, and I'm done playing victim, because that's not going to get me anywhere. And none of us are special at the end of the day. It's just what we do which defines us. And some people notice that, and some people put in the work more than others, and that's why they're ahead in life. And to get to that position where I want to be, I realized that I'm now 27, turning 28 years old this year. I'm done with these frivolous things that don't bring any value to my life. To be more mindful of the content that I consume, whether I consume any content on YouTube anymore. And I'm going to switch my whole routine up. And I'm going to literally create a block schedule, a time schedule, once I start my Thai classes as well, to know what I do every hour and have the same routine day in and day out. Routine may sound mundane to you, but I promise you, having the same routine just creates less friction in your life. Doing the same things over and over, day in and day out, it just makes your work flow so smoothly, because eventually the body and the mind adapts to it. So you know what's coming up, and then you know where you're supposed to be at a given point in time, or what you're supposed to be doing. So this is the video that marks 28 weeks of sobriety, and your boy Medito is going to change. I'm gonna hold myself to that, and I'm gonna watch this video again. So this marks 28 weeks of sobriety. I'm gonna see you guys at 29, and I'm gonna stay a man of my word and actually do what I say. But I'm gonna do that through actions and not words. So see you guys next week. Much love. Remember, love yourselves, man. Your boy Medito. Peace.